Meeting your average daily dietary requirements is a balancing act that involves getting enough of certain good nutrients while limiting others that can be considered bad in excess. For example, you want to take in enough vitamin C without taking in too much sodium or cholesterol. The complicated part is knowing how much is enough and how much is too much. Nutrition labels on packaged foods can provide general guidance. These nutrition labels, though, don't take into account individual needs. They offer generic recommendations for an average person consuming roughly 2,000 calories per day, rather than tailoring their numbers depending on whether you are an 18-year-old male, a pregnant 35-year-old woman, an active senior citizen, or whatever. Each of these groups has unique needs that cannot be specifically addressed within the restraints of a typical printed food label. Fortunately, an online food diary can make it easy to see at a glance what your true needs are and how close you are to meeting them. Nutrimere relies on standard dietary reference intake tables, along with your personal profile information, to clearly, concisely show you what you need to know about your own food choices and how they relate to your nutritional needs. A typical day's food log shows you all the foods you consumed, along with the nutrition you received from them. Nutrient numbers are highlighted in green or red to indicate whether you have met or exceeded your needs for the day. For example, too much cholesterol or not enough iron would be flagged as red, while an appropriate amount of vitamin A would be green. It's all automatic and completely tailored to your own personal needs. The great thing about this is that the more green you see on the page, the closer you are to a healthy diet. The system gently teaches you how to eat in a way that allows you to master your food choices, lose weight, and maintain that weight loss indefinitely. For most nutrients, this is all pretty straightforward. There's a set target that you should reach or not exceed, depending on where you are in the dietary reference intake tables. But for a few others, total fat, carbs, protein, and fiber, recommendations are dependent on total calories eaten during the day. Mathematically, this becomes a bit more complicated since these nutrients become a moving target as you eat more calories. For example, after eating 1,200 calories, you might have a fiber recommendation of 16.8 grams, but after you eat 2,200 calories, that fiber target shoots up to 30.8 grams. This is based on the standard recommendation of 14 grams of fiber per 1,000 calories eaten. With a food diary like Nutrimere, it's easy to reach your targets because we take care of the math for you, no matter how many calories you eat during the day. On your food log page, look at the toggle buttons marked Maintenance Calories, Calories Eaten. This affects your view of the numbers for these moving target nutrients, such as fiber, total fat, etc. If you're on maintenance and not trying to lose weight, the best option is to set this toggle at maintenance calories. The page will then give you fixed numbers based on your maintenance calorie level, no matter what that is. If you're trying to lose weight, or if for one reason or another you don't know how many calories you plan to eat during the day, switch the toggle to calories eaten. You'll then see numbers based on the calories you eat during the day. With a food log this simple and easy to use, it should be no problem analyzing your diet and getting complete appropriate nutrition no matter how many calories you consume.